Okay, so we're back on the edit one page now. So like I said, if you change this option here, edit, you can change it from one to all. If you change it to all, then it's global, everything changes. So like, I'll show you again. So if I go to pitch, if I go to these mute groups here, they will change. Do you understand? And then even the voices, everything changes. Get it? The only thing that don't change, like I just said earlier, is all four of the zones. Do you understand? But you can select that part if you press, let's press F3, no, sorry, F4. If you go, you can change it here. Do you understand? See? So you can change what zone you're affecting. Okay? These are the zones here. Zone 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you want to change zone 2, you'll press F4 and then you select the zone here. Do you understand? Zone 2. But we're on zone 1 because we've only got one sound in the zone. Okay? So each pad has 4 zones. Okay? So let's just go back to the F1, sorry, edit 1 page, which is F4. So on this page here, we've got the same options as usual at the top that you can change. As I said, you've got this zone here, you can change which zone you're affecting, and you can change from all to just one pad. And to select the pad you want, you just press it. As you can see, it's changing there and it's coming up there. You understand? Zone 1. So here we've got the key group pitch, key group tuning. So you can change the tune of the program here globally. Okay. Here you got filter settings here. So you got the type of filter here. You got loads of different filters on this thing here. Don't know how many it's got, but it's got loads, as you can see. Probably do a separate video. So like a lot of these things within like the program page and things like that are like separate videos, I suppose. So you got options here for the filter. You got cutoff frequency, resonance, attenuation, just the usual stuff. You've got these settings over here as well. And then here you got a little separate bit for the amp, so you can change the level. Remember, you can select whether you want to change all or just one. Okay, so here you got the level, and you can actually select each zone. So each zone you can send to separate channels here, outputs. Okay. As you can see, you've got the separate outputs there. So you can select the zone from here. Okay. Remember your zones, you have 4 zones per pad. You got 6 banks. Okay. So here you can change the effects output as well. And you can control the send from here. And here you've got your amplifier, you got your envelope here. Okay, so you got your attack, hold, decay, sustain, and release. So that's how you control your envelope. So again, if you want to just change one pad, you can change one pad or you can change all the pads from here. Like I said, the add, I'm not quite sure on that, but I'm gonna update that though. I'm gonna get back on that one. So yeah, that's the edit one page. Also, on this edit one page, if you go on any of these things here and press the window button, any of these options here, it will just take you to this page, the program modulation page. All right, so now I'm gonna skip over to the edit 2 page, which is F5 key. So here we're at this edit 2 page. The top options are exactly the same as the other pages. Okay. You got this here as well. You can change the edit, global, or just one at a time, or add, and the zone as well. Okay. Select from here, or just press your pad. Here we got the note. If you press window, brings you back to that same page, play trigger. Okay, so in this edit 2 page, you got LFO settings here. Okay, so you got all your LFO settings here. Got what wave, depth, rate. You got the delay here. All of these other options here. Phase, shift. So you got MIDI sync options. Usually LFO options. So you got LFO 1, LFO 2. You got 2 LFOs. And you got auxiliary envelope options here. Okay. So if you press the window button on any of these options here, it will just take you to the program modulation page. So if you want to change any of these settings, again, you can just change a single pad by either selecting the pad or the sound that you want from here, from this list here, by scrolling, or you can just press the keypad that you want. You can just press the pad that you want to change, or you can just select all to change them all globally. And to select the zone, you select the zone from here. It's all simple. Again, so with the LFO, I would have to do a separate video on how to use this. But it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. Anyone that knows about LFOs, it's the same for everything really. But I might do a separate video on how to use LFO.